Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Stranger Things. I am your host, Lady Gaga, and today we have a short episode, dude. And for real, the dilemma today is, I don't know, my mic is too loud. I don't know if I want to start with tragedy or end with it. So I'm going to end with it, I think. That feels like the smarter move to do. Because if you start with it, it's hard to go from LA Fires to Hawk Tuah Coin. You know what I mean? That's a tough transition for any podcaster. I know I'm not the best podcaster. I'm all right, I guess, for an amateur, but that would be a tough transition for even the most skilled of us. So I am going to start with, house cleaning, like always. It's been snow days. I missed a Friday and Saturday of work, and that's going to hit my paycheck hard, and that's fine, but it happened. There's still snow on my car. I haven't went anywhere. I'm scheduled to take my car in tomorrow to get these new speakers installed that I received as a Christmas gift. Very excited about that, and I think it's going to be way better, and I think my car is going to sound way better, and I'm going to have a system that I can build on and eventually get a amp and a subwoofer in my car and have the best audio in my car that I could hope for, and just have a good time every time I drive and go places in my car and really love it. So that's on the docket for tomorrow. And let's see, doing laundry. Let's see, what else? Was there more house cleaning? I think that was all the house cleaning. I think that was all the...
Is somebody gonna match my freak?
I think that was all the house cleaning that I have. Also, gonna start I haven't even been looking for guests. Gonna look for guests, gonna have some on. I want to have a guitar player on. I want to have someone on to talk about The Last of Us. I might have Michael Cuddy from Ghostface Brewing on. Anyways, that is going to be something that I start to do, and because I haven't been doing that. I haven't prioritized the well, I guess I have. I mean, I record every week, but I've been focusing on guitar playing. Shout out Jamie Robinson on TikTok and Patreon. I'm on his Patreon now. Shout out to Jamie Robinson for having cool videos to learn guitar. And also, I will message him with questions and he will reply. So shout out to Jamie Robinson. He has really good content on his Patreon. Really good guitar content. Really useful videos up. So shout out to that guy. And also, who else? Stitch Guitar, I think. Stitch Guitar Lessons. Something like that. On YouTube. He put out a full 1 hour masterclass on intervals, and I'm like 20 minutes into it. Because you watch a chunk and then you sit with it. And then you watch another chunk and you sit with it. You don't sit through the whole hour. I mean, you can, but the way I learn is I'm eating it in bites. I'm not gobbling the whole thing at once. I'm taking bites. So shout out to Stitch Guitar for putting out free content on YouTube. Jamie Robinson is only $6 a month for full access to all of his guitar educational videos. So it's not that much, but Stitch Guitar is free. So shout out to that shit. Real quick, dude. Hawk Tuah Coin. I'm clipping. Okay. I'm going to turn this down. Maybe that's better. No, too low. Right there? How's that feel? Yo. That's better. Sorry, I should have warned you. Hawk Tuah Coin. Don't even know much about it. I hope that's not dramatically too low. I was clipping though, so hopefully that's better.
Bitch!
Hawk Tuah Coin. The Hawk Tuah girl. And I've talked about the Hawk Tuah girl so much. We all know I love the Hawk Tuah girl. I'm jealous of the Hawk Tuah girl, but she's adorable and funny, but also didn't earn it, but also love her, but also put in the work, but also she's adorable and charming. Also didn't earn it, but that's how I feel about her. But stumbled on my words there. It's fine. I'm fine. So she put out a not a Bitcoin. What's the word? She put out a electronic coin. She put out an electronic currency, and then took everybody's money. Then just dipped out. And here's the thing. People are saying it's not her. I mean, it was her involved with it, but people are saying that the company, well, sniffled right into the mic.
Is somebody gonna match my freak?
People are saying that the company that she partnered up with is at fault for this whole thing because this is just what I heard from another podcast. I just rant about stuff I heard on another podcast. So this company, pitched the idea to her. You should do this coin. You can do so much and you can be rich or whatever they said. I don't know what they said. I wasn't in the room when they pitched, but I imagine that's exactly what they said. You should do a coin. It'll be rich. You'll be rich. So she did it. And a lot of people poured money into it. She announced it and then people started to pour money into it. And some people poured a lot, dude. There's rumors that guys did, thousands of dollars, maybe hundreds of thousands. And also, real quick, why are you investing in Hawk Tuah Coin? Hawk Tuah Coin, that's where your money's going. Is it because you have the money and it doesn't matter, or you are just such a fan of Hawk Tuah girl that you will do anything that she Hawk Tuah's on? So, also, maybe it's time for a new Hawk Tuah girl. The Hawk Tuah title, I feel like you kind of have to earn it. And Hawk Tuah girl, I feel like she didn't earn it. Because we didn't see her Hawk Tuah. We just heard her talk about it. So she could be a poser. Maybe. I don't know. I like Hawk Tuah girl. But she might be a Hawk Tuah poser. And I don't know, but who knows, right? Anyways, she partnered with this company. And all of the investment, I guess, was through this company. So people dumped money into it, a ton of money, so much money. And, however many hours into it, the company they took all the money and they were gone. So all these people didn't have money. Hawk Tuah Coin wasn't worth anything. And all the investment was for nothing. It was just a cash grab. And the company people dipped, and now all the legal, what's the word? All the legal faults are on Hawk Tuah. Haley. Her name is fucking Haley. All the blame is on Haley. Nah, I like Hawk Tuah more. Even though I do think, she should prove it. That's what I'm saying. Prove it. Wow. So inappropriate. All the blame is falling on her. And also, I know I've been doing the Shane Gillis hand thing, but with the armrest on this chair and with just how this chair is, this is the most comfortable way to sit. So Shout out Shane Gillis. I am stealing his mic holding style, but this is just what it is. It's just what it is, bruh. Almost said cuz. Shout out History Hyenas. Almost stole their shit. Anyways, all the legal blame is falling on Hawk Tuah, and she's been MIA. She's been gone. I'm still clipping. What's that noise? Yo, there's a noise on my headphones. Yo. Anyways, she has been just not on social media. I haven't seen her. The world hasn't seen her. So who knows what's going on with that? But for real, the biggest, I don't want to say fault. I've said that enough. The biggest flaw with this whole thing is people investing in Hawk Tuah Coin. There's other coins that are more legit. You should have invested in a better coin. Fucking idiot. You're an idiot. But people did, and all that money's gone. And Hawk Tuah, who knows what's gonna happen to Hawk Tuah girl? She might have to start Hawk Tuah, to pay for her lawyers or whatever. She might have to spit on a couple things. You know what I mean? So who knows, dude? We'll see. The world will see. The world will see, and that's just what it is, bruh. I want to say that is what it is, cuz that's what they say on History Hyenas. Shout out to Chris Stefano and Giannis Papas. They have a podcast called History Hyenas, and it was an old podcast that went away. They had some disagreements, and they ended the pod, and then they brought it back because it was a beloved podcast that people loved, and now it's black. So shout out to them. Last Tuesday I let some episodes just play through, and now some of their phrases are stuck in my head because they have a few signature phrases, and my dog is barking, and she's such a fucking little dumb fucking rat. So let's see. I've been practicing guitar still on my guitar regimen. Staying on it, dude. I refuse to get off. I'm staying on it. And let's see. It's hard. I don't feel like it some days, but some days are really fun. Also have this finger. Voice just cracked. I'm 31. I also have this finger that is cold and numb a lot. And I don't know what's up, and I'm beginning to get worried. But anyways, I've been practicing guitar, and I've been learning intervals. And intervals are the relationship between any two notes. That's what an interval is. It can be small or big. So I've been learning that, and it's really eye-opening. It's crazy how you can play the guitar for 20 years and still not know very fundamental aspects of the instrument. I started around 11. I'm 31, and I'm learning about, I've heard the term intervals. I knew what they were, but I've never dived into them. So it's just so crazy how that can happen. And I guess with any instrument, really, except a triangle or a tambourine. But that's crazy. I've been learning intervals, and it's really eye-opening. And, it's eye-opening in the sense of just how useful it is. Like, there's a lot of switches that are being turned on right now with these new learnings, these new book learnings that I'm doing. So it's also really eye-opening in the sense of, like I just said, not knowing anything. I thought I knew so much. No, I didn't. I thought I knew enough, but I don't. I don't know enough about guitar. And I played for a long time, and I still not that great. I'm okay, but oh my God, dude. And the brain learning stuff is so much harder than the physical stuff. Like the exercises where you put a metronome on and you play and you get faster, you get a little faster and a little faster, and then the next day is a little faster, and so on and so forth. That's easier than going, okay, where are all the 1s, 3s, and 5s all over the fretboard? What are all the triads around the fretboard? What's the difference between Mixolydian and Aeolian? That stuff is so much harder to me than just getting faster. The smarts are harder than the brute strength stuff. So that's where I'm at, dude. I'm a few weeks in to my non-negotiables and with guitar, and I gotta say the speed stuff, you practice for just a couple weeks and then you're like, holy shit, like you just randomly playing, just fucking around on the guitar, and then you do a little small thing and you're like, what the fuck, dude? The practice is paying off. When you first start, you're like, this is dumb, I don't have it. And then you just, you silence those voices. You censor those voices in your head and you keep going. And then you start to see it. You start to fucking see it. Like I said, you just do one small thing, you're like, wow, that was quick. Just your hand, your fucking, just the small movements, everything about it just starts to click. And it feels really good. Shout out to Kyle Kitzdever. I'm gonna start playing with him. He does he teaches guitar lessons at Guitar Center in Hickory, North Carolina. And I was messaging him. I was looking for the guitar tech that used to work at Guitar Center because she did all the work on my guitar, and I want to get something done and I want her to do it, but she doesn't work there anymore. Voice cracked again. I'm 31. Nice to meet you. But Kyle, he was saying we should play together. I was asking him about a guitar as well. Charvel Pro Mod DK24. HSH Drab Green. What's up? Hit me up. What's I saying? He said that I could play his Ibanez, which I also like Ibanez. Shout out to what's his name? Tim Henson. I bought his archetype, his Neural DSP archetype. It's awesome. I use it all the time. Tim Henson has a few signature Ibanez guitars, and all of the electric ones I like. And he has a nylon signature that I also like. I'm not going to buy a nylon guitar, but it's fucking cool. And Scotty LePage, he's the other guitarist for Polyphia. He also has two signature Ibanez guitars. And Ibanez, they're made in Japan, and I love Japan. Never been, wanna go, gonna go. Shout out to the future. But I fucking absolutely adore Polyphia, and they play Ibanez guitars. So, I like Ibanez. That's the moral of the point that I'm telling the story of. And Kyle was saying I can play his Ibanez, which I want to do. And I was telling Kyle about my guitar practice regimen and all the cool stuff that I've been trying to maintain and do and learn and get better at. And he was saying that he could help. So I do believe that with anything that you do, if you hang out with people who are better than you at that thing, then it will help you a lot. Assuming they're nice to you and cool and chill and not fucking dickheads. And Kyle is a really cool guy, not a dickhead at all. I've known him for years. We both come from Stage 5. I've known him for years and years and years. And he's never been that. He's always been super cool guy. I was, never been super close to him. I've always known of him. And every time I see him, it's always that type of thing you have with people where it's like every time you see the person, boom, you're super cool. You both are in to the same thing. Him and I are both in the music, both into the same thing. Super cool when you see each other. There's never been like a weird standoffish anything like that. So shout out Kyle. That I'm ranting, but shout out to Kyle. He said that he can fucking let me play his guitar and see what Ibanez feels like, and that he could teach me some stuff. So appreciative of that. And also, when I was looking for that guitar tech, he reached out and he helped me find her Facebook. So shout out to all that cool stuff in the world going on. Speaking of not cool stuff, and real quick, pause. Producers, pause. That was a great transition. That's cool stuff in the world. And speaking of not cool stuff in the world, boom, that was cool. And we're marking it. This is a moment. That was one of the top transitions. So shout out real quick. Hold on. Fist bump real quick. Hell yeah. Anyways, my laundry's almost finished. Finished washing. I need to put it in the dryer. Anyways.
The show goes on! This is my home!
Amen. Whoa. Let me not do that soundbite before I talk about tragedy. What else do we got?
Fuck what you heard!
Is somebody gonna match my freak?
I'm not fucking leaving!
Wrapped in a nasty girl. Nasty.
Bitch! You're a pussy. You're a pussy.
So, Los Angeles is burning down. I was trying to find a good soundbite to go from, ham horn. You can't go from ham horn to LA is burning. It's too soon. Too real. Too disrespectful. So I was trying to find another soundbite. And real quick, I fucked the whole transition up. I had a good transition and I fucked it up. Good, bad, full circle. Well, full circle now, and I fucked the transition up, but that's okay because we're learning together. Anyways, Los Angeles is on fire. It is the craziest wildfire that the city has ever had. So, all jokes aside, soundboard aside, being silly aside, I do want to, do you shout out victims? Just want to have a moment to think about all the victims who have lost either their lives or been injured or lost their homes. Losing your home I can't imagine. I've been away from home, and that was hard. I've been in California away from home in North Carolina, and that was, weird. It was cool. Like, California was cool. I enjoyed it. It was fine. But still, it was like, oh, I miss North Carolina, miss my bed, miss home. So, I can't imagine what it's like for your home to perish. Yeah, I just can't. I try and I can't, That's just something you don't know what it's like until you go through it. That's one of those things. Your house burning down, having a kid, winning the lottery. Like, there's things that you just don't know until you live through it. I shouldn't have put winning the lottery and your house burning down in the, same sentence, but I did. And we're still learning, and I'm really fumbling the ball. But anyways, what was I getting at? So people, they've had their house burned down, but not only that, their neighborhood and their elementary school, their grocery store. Like, there's some people who their world burned. And it's so far away from me that I don't want to say it doesn't feel real, because it does. I see the videos online and the photos and stuff, but it's so far away, period. I'll put a period there. It's so far away from me that it's, I don't know what it is besides far away. if it were closer, I don't have to feel scared about it. I don't feel scared about it. I don't have family in California. And that maybe sounds, I didn't mean that to sound so insensitive. But I think the point I'm making is I'm far enough away that I don't feel in danger. I don't even know where I'm going. There's people who have had their whole life burned down, and it's fucking really happening. Like, it's not just a photo. It's not just a video. It's a lot of people's reality right now. Right at this moment. There's snow on the ground here right now. There's snow on I can see my windshield and the roof of my Toyota Corolla. There's snow on it. For people in another part of the country, their whole life that they know is just burning. So, just have those people in your thoughts, and if you pray, have them in your prayers. If you don't pray, you should try. It's cool. Like, it's pretty cool. You should try it out. But yeah, dude, the mayor Karen Bass, is it Bass or Bass? Don't care. She is under a lot of, almost said under a lot of heat. No pun intended, brother. But she's actually not. She left. She's not there. She promised to not leave while she was in her tenure. Is that the word? No, that's not the word. She promised not to leave for a while. And she did. She went to like somewhere for some inauguration. But she's under a lot of heat for a few things. There wasn't a lot of fire prevention, like clearing underbrush and water management. Like, the fire hydrants ran out of water. A lot of them ran out of water. Imagine your house is on fire, right? Your house is on fire, but it's not gone yet. And then you call. Boom, you call the fire department. Boom, they show up. They're on it. They're killing it. They're doing their best. And then they're spraying your house down, and then the water stops. Just imagine that. Real quick, imagine it.
You know what it is, bitch.
Damn it.
I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
That's the one I meant to hit. So yeah, they're running out of water, dude. And you need water to put out fires. Another thing, she cut the fire department's budget by, I think, $17.6 million. She cut the budget. So a lot of these fire departments they're doing their best. I'm not blaming the fire department. It's not their fault. That was nasty. Fucking. All right. They're doing their best. Budget was cut by $17.6 million. That is what ChatGPT told me, because I asked ChatGPT, and I think ChatGPT got that from Wikipedia. $17.6 million. So, although the fire department is doing their best, they are lacking a lot of resources to really get the job done. And who knows what's going to happen to LA? Because a lot of it burned, dude. A lot. It's still on fire. It's still on fire. What I'm wondering, though, is what industry is going to come out of this? What industries are going to capitalize on it? Because being in the U.S., you know that's going to happen. You know there's going to be some businesses that capitalize on the disaster. Also, they're probably not going to even allow trees in the fucking state anymore. No more trees. No more. We can't do it. We can't do it. Although I will say this. Sometimes when an area is so dry, the best thing to do, and listen, what I'm about to say, I'm not talking about people's homes, their houses. I'm not talking about businesses. I'm talking about land. I'm strictly talking about land, objectively talking about land, not people or the animals or their houses or anything. Sometimes when an area is so dry, the best thing that you can do for it is burn it. So maybe LA comes back safer. Maybe. But I think this is true. So take it with a grain of salt. I think if the debris is too thick, that the fire will burn so hot that it scorches the top layer of soil. So if you wait too long to do the burning, then the burning is too destructive. I think that's true. Ask ChatGPT. Did you hear that? Did you hear my elbow pop? So I don't know. The mayor fucked up. The people are suffering because of it. It's not good. And who knows what'll come of it. But like I said, just have those people in your thoughts. Donate. Find a place to donate. Just like when the flooding in Western Carolina happened, find somewhere to donate. And when you do that, make sure it's a good place to donate that'll actually go to helping the people who need it. So I know I don't have a lot of listeners, but if you could do that, it would definitely help. So that's it, guys. I think we're at 30 minutes around, give or take. So did I talk about everything I wanted to talk about? I think I did. I think that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, whatever. Whatever the shit is, just do it, man. If you could at least just like it. You don't have to comment. If you can like and fucking subscribe, dude, that would be tight. That would be really tight. That would help. That would help the algorithm. That's the thing. That's why people on YouTube and shit, that's why they ask for you to do that. On TikTok and Instagram, when you like and subscribe, it tells the algorithm that, oh, we should push this to more people. And then it does that. And then more people like and subscribe. And then your numbers go up. And then you get sponsors. And then you fucking whatever. So if you can like and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here, thank you for being here. Shout out Judah. He's the number one fan, I think. For sure, he's the number one fan. Judah and my mom. So shout them out. Yeah, dude. And maybe whenever the podcast eventually has merch, for the people that have been here, you're gonna get a free sum. For sure, when I have t-shirts, Judah's just getting a t-shirt. There's a couple people that will. Drew, you'll get a t-shirt, buddy. There's a couple people that will. I'm sure there's other people who always listen, but Judah always comments. But I'm sure there's a few people who always listen or watch. Anyways, yeah, dude, that's it. Thank you guys for being here. I love you so much. Stay warm, I guess. Stay black, stay beautiful. Make your bed, brush your teeth, baby. And that's it, dude. Try and find something to do. Find a hobby or something. Do something. Get a PlayStation. Get a Nintendo. Find something to do. Try and be nice. And that's it, guys. I love you. Bye.
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time! I didn't think so. 今日はこれまでにしましょう。